So I want to talk about something that's been on my mind. Excuse the hair. It's just out of control. Excuse the facial hair. I'm letting it grow out for the winter. Alright, so the thing I want to talk about, I want it to grow out because in the winter it gets cold. I can't stand the cold. So I'm literally trying to create my own face warmer. Whatever. Alright, so anyways. um Food. I want to talk about the food industry. We don't really know. A lot of us, most of us, let's be real right now. A lot of us don't really know in many ways what real food is. Like, because of how we were conditioned growing up. Let me kind of dive deeper into what I'm trying to say. I'm going to be speaking in analogies. So, man, my hair looks so, alright. Yo, bread, for example. The majority of bread that we eat nowadays and have been eating, bro, that's not really bread, bro. Like, it's, if you count high fructose corn syrup, red 35, maltodextrin, refined sugar, that's not real food. Excuse me. All this stuff that's like all these preservatives and additives that are just put into the bread, in these products. Let's be real. That's not what real bread tastes like. Right? Let's be real. Real bread in and of itself, just regular bread, no extra ingredients. How many of us really know what that really tastes like? And so, this brings me to the point that I'm trying to make. I decided to stop eating all that stuff, right? And to eat clean, organic, pure foods. I care about my health. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I want to nourish myself. I don't want to put junk in my body that my body doesn't like and doesn't want. Because that's not what my purpose is as a spiritual being having a human experience. Like, that's not what I'm made to do. That's not what I'm supposed to do. That's not in alignment with nature, right? So I'm just like, nah, I don't want to eat, I don't want to put stuff like that in my body, Like, I don't want to limit my consciousness. So, but I find it hard sometimes. And I caught myself, and I'm hoping this analogy will help you too. I caught myself going, damn, because nowadays there's no, you can't really find pure, just regular, organic bread. That's just no extra ingredients. Is just bread. That's, for some reason, that's really hard to find these days. It's particularly gluten-free bread, which is what I'm looking for. But anyways, that's my personal thing. But just regular bread that's pure and organic, that's really hard to find. So I found myself going, damn, man, I feel kind of just down, cuz food, I don't have the food that I really need, ever since I made these life changes. And I was like, if I just had some bread, like a sandwich right now, I would be jumping around, I would feel good, I would be excited. And then I was like, but wait a minute, what are you talking about? Because I don't even know what bread tastes like. So think about it. I'm over here, it's kind of like as if we were, and this is kind of an extreme analogy, bear with me, but it's kind of like as if we were given poop growing up, right? Poop, straight up poop. And then it was painted and it was texturized into I don't know, let's say meatballs, and then sugar was put in it, and all this stuff was put in it, right? And then powdered up, right? And then it just somehow made it taste good to the brain, the brain's like, oh, refined sugar, right? And oh my god, like high fructose corn syrup, party. It's a party of taste, dopamine levels, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? And so, imagine if we grew up eating shit, and then upon realizing that, yo, that's actually shit that you're eating, would you go, damn, after quitting it, after not eating it anymore, like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that, what shit, what the, you never told me I was eating, that was shit, I'm not eating that, and then you get away from that, right? Would you ever find yourself saying, oh, but it's so hard because I was so conditioned to eating poop. I was so conditioned to eating poop. Like, if I just had some poop right now, if I just had some or something like poop. No, you would be like, wait a minute, no, I was being drugged, and my brain was being confused. My brain was literally being tricked. You would never find yourself saying, damn, if I could eat some poop. But yet we do that every day with other foods. And the reason why is because we are not aware of the fact that we were basically conditioned to eat basically just shit. Or to put it in other words, you could say in some sense poison, but some people may be like, oh no, that's not fair because it still has some nutrition and whatever. I get it, but nonetheless, we were conditioned to eat basically unnatural foods that really, in my opinion, you can't really consider a food. So the truth is, I'm over here going, damn, if only I had some bread, like how I used to eat. But no, because that's just me remembering when I was getting high, being tricked into eating basically drugs, bro. In the form of food. So the reality is, I'm not wishing that I could have some bread right now. I'm just itching, from having been high, bro. Drugged my whole life, in a sense. I'm just damn, I need that bread. I need that. But no, bro. No. And that's the whole thing. That's what we're all on. That's the reason why we cannot move on. We can't get past the food industry's unnatural foods, because we're not even aware of the fact that we're basically high on unnatural ingredients. Remember the poop analogy I used? Bro, and that's an extreme analogy, and it's not entirely accurate to the situation, but in many ways you can kind of see it kind of is, bro. These ingredients are refined sugar is it's the number one cause of cancer, bro. It's the root cause of inflammation. So I just wanted to make this video. Hope this analogy helped you, steer you in the right direction. Anyways, peace. This is about to end. They want to see you failing. When you do, they love to laugh. But you gotta love to live and live to fight the aftermath. Damn nation. Damn this nation. I just can't believe my eyes. I've seen so many lies. That tries the perfect picture and turn it into demise. Your mind is a relay. Spark a thought and replay. On and off, back and forth, deteriorate. Blissful strokes of black and gray contradict and fade away. Forget what it's like to be okay. Today is the day where we say we may or may not pay our minds astray.